that I was his best man, but I was over there for a week, and the entire time was like, I didn't have to leave this early. I could have left 4 days later, been a part of the first couple of days, and been involved in this special production. I'm just seeing everybody on Reddit. I'm seeing all the goofy shit you're doing, and I'm like, that sounds fun.
That's literally every time I leave the house, I feel the same way. Like, maybe I shouldn't have had this rest day before I cast a LAN.
Yeah. But
after party, I could get on a plane right away and get home fast.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Alright, ban-wise, this looks a little weird, I guess. Warlock first round ban.
Reserve time.
Like every other region has been prioritizing other stuff, but it's not that weird. He's always picked in like first round if he's not.
They've been picking Rubik first pretty much every game for SG. Not today. Not today, by the way, have the most varied draft. They've picked new heroes in every game that they've played throughout the entire tournament. So there's been 1 or 2 games with the same heroes, but other than that, it's been a new hero, at least one new hero every game. They've picked like Void, Roll, Meepo. There's like, I'm forgetting the examples, but they picked something new and different. But the one thing they really do like is Warlock. They like to pick Warlock. Not today.
I actually talked to King Tech a lot. He favors the drafting strategy of picking.
Interesting.
Yeah, they get Rubik again. Both Cat and King RD can play this. King RD, by the way, legend in the Brazilian community. Alright, minus armor.
I'm pretty sure people care. Don't worry, Smart. Who had a baller slaughter? I think IG. I heard of super baller slaughter.
King Tekka actually played. He plays offlane, and he played the slaughter yesterday, and he had like 4 3-man crushers or something like that. Something ridiculous.
5 seconds.
Pretty baller.
Great.
Yeah, I know. Hey, you brought it up.
Dire team ban.
Battlefield.
What? Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't know.
Shadowfiend's icon is so garbage. Look at it.
Cool.
Yeah, but he doesn't even look like that. That's like the ghoul. That was like what Weaver used to summon.
Like shit, we need to find something.
That's ghostish related.
Yeah.
That isn't made out of fire.
We got.
Yeah. Not good.
Yeah.
Put their best effort into it. At least it's not as bad as it used to be back. Remember when Dota 2 first came out and some of the heroes were not looking very good. And the old Lion, for example, and like Slaughter are just getting updated now.
That was more like preference. It's not as bad as that shit, let me tell you.
True.
That's pretty bad.
Dude, this one summer I was abroad for a university and I only played Pokemon for like a whole summer and I got back and played Warcraft 3 again and it was like 2009 and I was so happy to see those graphics, dude.
Yeah. That's weird because when you go back and you play Warcraft 3 now, it's like, how could I have looked at this?
Yeah.
How I went back and I played a Dota game, Dota 1 game like a couple months back, and I'm just like playing Clockwork. I'm like, how do I even play this game right now?
Yeah.
How can I look at this? It's crazy just to think about. I didn't play that much Dota 1 to begin with, but
you can tell.
Don't let you do this alone. How does that sound? I'm gonna get up and walk away.
Everyone else has been heavily flamed at this event.
Oh, I know.
We gotta get you up to speed.
I've been flamed more in the past 2
days
days than I've actually ever been in my life, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it got real silly here.
Yeah, good. That's how it's supposed to be.
So we've now discovered that the counter to Luna is Terrible Aid. Why does it not today just continue picking single target carries? Good work.
Let's do it.
Feel too greedy though to have Star Weaver and.
I want to see that Warlock again.
Why is everybody stopped?
Here's the copy pasta, by the way. Hi guys, this is Mott's mother. I'm so proud to. Got it.
Oh, we read it already. It really, you don't have to. And I'm pretty sure everyone else can find it in chat. The only.
That's probably the only message there.
Ma, you didn't finish your bird list, dude. Bald Eagle Morning Dove, keep it going.
Shit.
It's in chat.
But if I type in this, then the audio won't go through.
Who cares, dude? Take 5 seconds.
Right, I'll take 5 seconds.
Or at least.
5 seconds remaining.
That'll do. That'll do.
That's it.
We gotta start people off with the important info.
Mott.
Yes.
They play Sven or Slaughter as offlane, right? King
Yes,
Tekka.
that's what they did yesterday, anyways, with King Tekka. Yes. That's good. Oh my god.
I haven't seen a Lich yet, I don't think.
Yeah, this is the first time I've
Myself.
seen it. How do you feel about this hero? Is it garbage?
It's garbage if he dies. Well, why pick Lich when you could just pick Helm of the Dominator? That's the real question.
5 seconds remaining.
combo off. I mean,
Reserve time.
Normally, you'd rather have like an ogre or a warlock to do that, I guess, but they're gone.
Ogre's actually an unusual pick for some of these teams. They pick it occasionally, but Andy was talking yesterday about how like he would be more. He thinks that this is the perfect region for Ogre in terms of just running it.
Why?
I don't know, just the South American region, running, fighting, hitting people. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I just thought your point would make sense if you brought it up. That's all.
I think his point does make sense.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I'm getting at here.
Ogre's kind of not. He's not the most intelligent hero, even though he is an intelligent hero. Intelligence hero.
The low-key racism just hit full-blown racism.
No, that's not what I was. I meant because they run like It's like CS where you run at each other all the time. Doesn't mean that they're not intelligent.
Ooh.
Yes, kind of, but not. They're not. All right, I'm gonna just stop talking.
I do know mine.
At the next pick, it's the Dota sign for now, Bat Rider.
Dire team ban.
Very annoying for Sven.
Yeah, it's pretty good against Lich too. Didn't really do. And mini stun him before he retreats. Does but
That is
10 seconds
gotta
remaining.
channel a TP.
Yep, so how are they laning this? Benacore,
5
Weaver Core?
seconds remaining.
Not sure, actually. I haven't seen them play Sven.
Reserve time.
This is what you were talking about with King pulling heroes out of their hat and seeing
I
how it
wasn't
works
actually
out.
kidding when I said that.
So they pretty much have to do Weaver versus Bat, I feel like, at this point. So that's gonna probably put Ben in the mid lane with something, maybe an out.
Important
Radiant
or just
team
protecting
ban.
armor. I don't know what triggered the Sven thought. You know, they're like, shit guys, they got Rubik and Luna. Our go-to Sven.
Yeah, that really didn't make a whole lot of sense, did it? They can clear the Luna illusions, I guess, better.
How do you feel about Sven support?
10 seconds remaining.
Not
I've seen
good.
I don't like it either.
Well,
but
let's
I've seen it in a
let's
couple
look at his
games.
skills really quick. His second
5
skill does
seconds
cleave
remaining.
damage based on the damage he has, which will do nothing if you're support.
But
It's
he's
so
got.
you can farm and you have space, right?
Oh, you're right.
Listen.
And then his ultimate increases the damage he does based on how much strength he has.
Listen,
which,
I'm not disagreeing
again,
with you, but I'm telling you that if it could be a support Sven somehow.
I
But
just remember a sports fan a really long time ago. Maybe it was like Navi or something. And I think I don't even know if he bought Ags. I don't even know if Ags existed then, but it was basically like he got a blink dagger and he'd stun people, and that was his contribution.
Yeah.
That was it. It was like Stormhammer. I'm done.
That's
Let's wait
essentially. I saw that
13
recently.
seconds.
I saw the support Sven recently. I can't remember where I did. It might have
Was
been
it
an
you?
EM. It was EM.
Really?
Yeah, we saw it in EM. I'm pretty sure.
Actually, I
Yeah.
remember
That's
seeing
like the only tournament I've cast recently, so it must have been.
Yeah.
Like, come on. 4 other heroes can already win the game. We really need armor.
Radiant team pick.
Shall we pick?
No.
That's when you bust up.
All right, last picks though.
I really don't know.
Mid.
2 AoE stuns.
Mid and Shadow.
10
Voker also.
seconds remaining.
Radio hero.
We're gonna work pretty well with the bat combo and the root
5
cliff, and
seconds remaining.
a little bit more burst damage that they're lacking.
Actually,
They'll be able to kill Sven too.
Reserve time.
and that's the hero that's just like one of his go-to heroes.
The Sven pick just really dictated the pace of this draft. It was really amazing. Now they have to buy Magic Dim. Buy immune pick.
You're one of those people.
But they're looking for their mid hero. So ideally more lockdown.
10 seconds remaining.
Or just an Necrophos, I guess.
Dire team
I think about it.
The sniper Sven support. Lich mid.
Once Lich gets
They'll
that,
never see it coming.
once he gets that 150 damage,
I had somebody do that in one of my
5
games. It
seconds
actually kind of works. Except for the fact that he was a support since the beginning of the game, so only like a 4-staff. There's auto attack.
reserve time.
That's why you get Treads Lich, dude. Treads Lich is actually so good for sacrifice mana. So many more spells. You're real slow and you have no armor. But once you get that plus 120 damage,
You're in.
your Treads is paid off.
You're in, man.
Like a 4-shot of neutral creep or something.
Necro pretty good. He lost the physical.
I haven't seen this hero that much. I thought it was a lot better than it was, and especially with Andrew getting
You
on
and
the
every
Necro
other
train.
pub player.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
people. I mean, he's strong, but he wasn't like the most broken hero in the game or
Right,
some shit like everybody thought he was.
Right.
Just because he's like one of those heroes that if you misunderestimate him, he rolls you over. And pub players are awful at knowing their limits. So they'll just like, yeah, we'll just casually throw 3 heroes at Necro and see what happens. And then he kills it.
Yeah, the pulse. The new Ghost Shroud, I believe it's called.
Yeah, it's
ability.
pretty good.
It's a very strong.
Very good skill.
Very good ability. I like that hero. I'm not very good at playing him, but I like playing. I like watching him for sure.
Got
I
a
love Reapers.
movement speed nerf recently.
Oh, yeah.
And something else.
10 seconds
Be another
remaining.
buff. Or nerf. Okay.
Not today. What do you got for us? Look, another hero they picked earlier.
Floater.
I gotta say,
It's a possibility.
we were talking about this. I can't watch Dota without that net worth indicator anymore.
Yep.
It's actually so good. I don't have to bring up the graph ever again.
Sucks your obs in because you can't look at it now.
No, I can look. I can look at this one.
Rise on the prize mod.
When you tell me how?
I will. I'll observe. Dude, I've been owning the observing
You
for like
are-
3 days.
Listen, I know you think you're hot shit as an observer here, but
I am, dude. I had to take it over because Annie's observing was not adequate.
I'm trying to make you
It's
proud.
either I observe or I flame the shit out of Annie while she's observing.
I'll try to make you proud, buddy.
Okay.
I think you'll like it. We're getting into game number 1, folks. This is a game that a lot of us, Sevy and I were talking that we think not today is.
The typical pause. Oh,
It
thank
happens
God.
every game.
If that guy didn't press G right away, I was going to piss.
What
That
pause
happened.
because it lags for like 5 seconds.
Oh, that makes sense.
On like some brand new
Oh.
computer.
All right,
Yeah,
Sven.
that makes a lot of sense.
So Stinger's playing 4 positions, Sven.
Usually when we used to scrim and see when we were in Korea, you'd get into games, and as soon as the drafting stage was done, you would pause for a good 5 minutes every game
Yeah.
until
restart the
everybody.
computers here.
It was more like people get out of the bathrooms and
They're
Yeah.
done smoking, is I think a big
Yeah.
one too, especially in this region. All right.
these kids even old enough to buy cigarettes yet?
I don't know how old these guys are. I think some of them are pretty old.
Pretty sure a lot of them.
Kotaro's pretty young. But you would know. You were at Frankfurt. You know how old.
There was a little pack of them, and they looked pretty young. Oh.
All right, the immediate smoke up and then the wraparound smoke. This is kind of an awkward maneuver. That I don't know what's happening. Are they just gonna?
Well, you see them out. They can't actually see each other,
No,
so
they
that's
definitely can.
it's not technically awkward because neither of them are aware of
It's
the
awkward for
awkwardness.
us, is what I'm.
Be awkward if nothing happens, but
They got a ward
happen.
down.
Walk into
This
the-
guy's. Oh no, they
They'll
went the
never
wrong way.
expect the gank. We check out if it's sportsman.
It was. I just said it was.
Is it really?
It's Singer, yeah.
My God.
Singer Sports. He plays before. This guy's dead.
The battle
Probably.
Sportsman.
Got him.
I mean,
See you later.
it is a 2-second stun for 1 skill point at 100 damage. That's pretty valuable.
Yeah. And it's
Remember when Sven stun used to be single target, and it was basically like Wraith King stun.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. It's,
Oh, he's got bugs on Weaver too.
the Slithering Crush actually just owned them. Kotaro has no. Yeah, he used Swarm. He's just dead. Okay. He wanted to Swarm, and now he gets a death for it. So
It's like the worst.
unfortunate.
Weaver without Sakuchi is the worst hero. You guys ever play ability draft?
Yes.
Weaver is one of the worst.
Oh, the mid bat rider, huh?
Yeah.
Aggro
The
Tri-Lane Luna.
ADR Bat Rider, and then the safe lane Tavo with nobody down there. Telekinesis. Kotaro is dead again.
Oh God.
This is not looking good. This is not a good start to the game. This Weaver.
Oh, that's so painful.
How long is this going to continue to happen?
Well,
He needs level 2 at least.
it's gonna be a while till the next one because he probably just TP'd Delane, so I think we have a
Yep.
Sven carry now.
He is
Stinger's
45
like-
seconds on his TP.
Stinger's online now. Soaking up that solo experience.
Guys, I got this.
Gonna get a point Great Cleave and just not use it.
Pretty much. Time to jungle.
Gonna keep my eye on the HPs. This ain't Tekka on the off lane Sparta. Avo. Yeah, this seems like it is. Look at his auto attacks right now. Low on the death pulls. People all spring for it. Already not looking fantastic for not today, I'm gonna be honest with
Thank you for being on the
Okay.
spot.
you. I always try
I
to
wouldn't
do
have
that.
accepted you lying to me just now. It would have been too much for me.
This
to-
looks pretty great for Radiant.
Oh,
Kevin.
okay, this is pretty good. Get him, Hunter!
Got him. Support Sven strikes again.
he's so
got
fast.
Warcry now. He's ready to go. They can't even hit him. King RG, get out of there.
Who said he's support?
He's got more armor than the ogre does right now.
Yeah.
Basically ogre.
You guys, you gotta believe. You gotta believe in Support Sven.
Still a level 1 Weaver.
Yeah.
Hopefully he does not die here.
He's about to get level 2.
Really working on.
Maybe.
Just
Yeah,
increase the length, like pull it out.
yeah, pull it out.
You have to use two hands, hold the base, roll your earlobe.
Good body block. Frost Blast. This is dead HFN. No
Dude,
Storm Hammer
Hunter.
needed. Zoning it.
Yeah, it like slides out basically.
Yeah,
Just.
I think I got it.
You got it?
It's like flying in here now.
Try saying
It's
something.
probably a mix
Wait,
of
hold
it being out of position and us being too tired to put effort into creating loud voices.
Talking at a normal volume. Even you are quieter than normal. You're already, you know.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds
Oh,
accurate.
he's got Sakuchi. I heard that's a very good skill.
Yeah.
He's online and ready to rumble.
You know that's one of the first abilities you pick in ability draft because it is just so good.
I know.
Are you like somebody that knows the ability
I
draft?
played
meta?
3 ability draft games this morning, which is why I'm tired.
Okay, well, it's your own fault then.
Maybe.
Damage. Hit him. That's okay. Oh my god.
And he can't stun for this until the damage. Alright, that's a kill.
He's toast.
Yeah,
Maybe. That's gonna be close.
Yeah, very fire.
He's
Small
got
launch
the suicide
charges.
for it.
We want charges. Very fire! Oh, King Tech is gonna die though.
Buy your second boots.
No.
Too late.
Dang it. Only one person. I think,
Doesn't even have feet.
he misplayed that quite a bit.
I'm gonna
That's
turn.
fine.
I'm
Yeah,
practicing. turning up
he was
the-
like he didn't go for the kill. It was like he was stagnating his movement.
He just kept running, and then the his death pulse would have came up on time. It was like half a second up. And also he wasted his shroud spell. It increases your healing, so you want to like use it at the last possible moment, and then you stick and you heal at the same time.
That's a good point.
That's okay. It's his first time playing Necrolite, and his teammates picked this one.
Who knows? How's this match going? This is an interesting one. His wand. So.
I assume Puck can just stay alive unless Batrider, unless they waste an orb or something.
I used to see that match a lot actually. Bad Puck.
Yeah.
Back when S4 was playing.
Back when the
Batrider
Batrider was good.
Yeah.
Looked good, but not.
I believe Luna will die.
No, they're all together, man.
Who cares,
Yeah, they
dude?
left.
Hunter is way too strong.
Stinger, get out of there, buddy.
He booked it, man.
That ignite was
His
a
name's
3.
Stinger or Hunter?
It's
It's Stinger.
It's Stinger.
We call him Hunter Stinger.
You can if you want. I
Can
don't think it really matters. You can call him dead
You-
for all I
you
care. 'Cause
really-
he is. Good effort.
He got scared, dude, using a little like foxhole and
Yeah.
started freaking out.
He wanted none of that.
And that's how you get
I'm
killed.
alone. I need backup. Definitely. This is so Radiant have the advantage in CS now, net worth wise. They have the advantage by 1,000.
It's pretty good for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The early Weaver death's certainly not helping. He's got not a whole lot.
Yeah, their lanes are going much better for SG.
Back to trying. This is HFN and SG. This is the last game they played in the game 3 previous series. They dominated with Rubik together. So.
Yeah, it's just such a good lane combo, just because both of them hit very hard, whereas normally they'd, Rubik would just be more of a utility. 85 right clicks, basically. A lot of brown boots in this game.
I shouldn't check it that early when it's 5.
Yeah, you really should. You messed up real bad. Get out of here.
I was trying to impress you with my observing skills.
Can you press R for me? Come on.
Annie wasn't
Oh,
kidding when
boy.
you said she when
Experience per
Like, dude,
minute.
she killed the joke, though. She brought it up too much.
next game.
Yeah.
He's got a chip.
Oh, God, go.
He's so. Oh my God.
I
he's
can't believe he
barely
didn't die
alive.
there. I thought he was going to get another tick.
Yeah.
but,
Would you rather have CS open or net worth right now? Yeah.
Experience per minute, definitely.
I couldn't tell if you were kidding when you said that or not. The experience per minute.
Is under attack.
Keep it open.
No, you may move on.
Yeah.
Big one is the puck. And by puck, I meant the Sven. Not getting a lot of experience.
Alright.
Yes. I see what you mean. Okay.
He's
so
busy. He's busy killing heroes, though, not
He was trying to
wasting
ward.
time with standing near dying creeps.
Oh, awkward for Lich to be played like this, isn't it? It's pretty obvious in the lane setup that SG had to play the Necrolite in the safe lane.
Oh,
You know, with the way that heroes are.
Keep
matched
wanting to
up.
call it Necrolite. You're like the only person that calls it that now. I feel like
where did the Lich even start off?
he was top.
He's been top the entire game.
Has he? Oh.
Yeah.
feel like he wasn't there most of the time. Like he was there occasionally, but he started somewhere else.
Eating creeps, and he's like, I can't really do anything.
Cat has the smoking stingers.
Like when you see that kind of lane setup with Lich, it's like, oh, well, now they're gonna aggro trying to Lich hard. Good luck, you know?
Yep. And just beat it.
Exactly.
There's the smoke. That's what I was.
All right, Hunter Stingers on the case.
They're gonna rotate to a lane. They're gonna sacrifice a creep, and then they will get out ganks successful.
Around. Also rotating potentially Cat and King RD. Stinger just wants to. He really just wanted to ward, honestly.
That's good.
It's the mark of a good support. They don't run across the entire map to place one observer ward, and then leave. Do two things in one. In his case, he smoked to walk across the entire map before, and then went back. But most players don't do that. I mean, the Luna disappeared basically. She stopped showing, so they had to go back there. They lost their opportunity.
He wanted to get up there. He wasn't sure if there was a ward there, and there wasn't. This is a wrap gang. Musoku is, I think, pretty dead. I would imagine.
Yeah,
Reaper's in him. Yep. So, Tal was like, I'll take that. 26. Yeah, I thought we were getting more too, honestly.
We got 10, 20, 30.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Dire's structures.
Good old days of 30.
So Lich level 4 respawn in 11 seconds though?
Dire's
Yes.
bottom tower is under
I don't
attack.
believe that's right.
Well, what would it be?
I don't know, but I'm not a mathematician, and they changed the formula.
Well, okay, here we go. But this eclipse is gonna turn around. Oh God, King Tekka. We'll see you later, buddy.
What a sick ogre's done.
You baited.
That's an old meme.
It is.
I only say that off stream, and it's funny.
All right, sorry. I didn't know I had to run my jokes by you, Kevin.
I'm just trying to help you be funnier, Mont. That's all. If we had a hub like 3 weeks ago, that joke was all I'm trying to say.
I still find it fun. But I guess you're right. It is
Off
more.
stream.
It's been worn out with the.
Can't do it on stream.
chat.
It's done too much. Yeah, exactly. If
You're
it's
right.
a Twitch timing, you can't sit on stream. But if you do it off stream, then it's ironic and funny.
You miss all the shots you don't take.
What is the Necro building? It's going for Vale.
Yeah, Vale.
I like the Veil build.
They have a
What are options for
amount
Vale?
of-
You could X, but I don't know if that's great.
I'm a big neck hater now.
Oh, really? Why?
Like the items lost a lot of power. The items just better.
Vale, I think it's so. They're already starting to group up and try to pressure some towers here. Meanwhile, ADR is trying. Stinger, get out of there, buddy.
Well, he's got 5 levels at least.
Gonna have his god strength soon with all of his auto attack damage.
Every 13 seconds, he's gonna mess up that team fight.
I feel like Warcry this game is more like a morale boost.
Do you think he skips the
You
level
know.
6?
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
time
probably.
to get great cleave.
Yeah, it's time to gear up.
He could turn into a farmer. You never know.
Maybe he should have just gotten a Quelling Blade at some point. Thing with his life.
Damn, dude. He's gotten some stuff done.
His first 2 minutes were good.
Is under attack.
After that, I don't know what's been happening. Got a level 5 somehow. All I know. I don't know much.
I was
Who are
thinking about.
Who are you trying to look at right now?
Yeah, I was just thinking about expel or any big abilities coming items coming out. Besides that, they all. Oh, the Helmet of Dom is done for HS. And Blink just Leo Sal just got blinked.
Oh, there was a game left. A Burning Wind Mask of Death, I think. On no, instead of home.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of crazy.
Maybe just living in the past.
Maybe it's a lot cheaper than Home of the Dominator, but it's obviously very inferior utility-wise.
It's so crazy
but
that that item just became the go-to for safe lane farmers.
It's a little surprising, but it was six to all stats.
It was.
It's a value.
It's still
value
good.
bracer, and it's still very good to farm. I do feel like it falls off kind of hard to run like 30 minutes plus. It can be really weak, but where you just would have rather had like a Yasha there or like accelerated your farm.
They also just
Something.
the neutrals are so good to have. Too. I think a lot of the neutrals are just so strong right
Yeah,
now.
that's definitely
Some
still
of them
what's the
do
benefit.
accelerate your farm, like the wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It's probably like the most value farming item you can buy when you actually have the wolf.
It's good.
Because it adjusts, you know, for the game. Sometimes you want the ice armor, the purge.
How do you feel about the no boots in this game for Pharaoh?
Fine, pretty standard.
Yeah. carrying us already. We're doing that badly considering what happened earlier. I mean, it's still halfway in the net worth, but and Pro are kind of crushing it right now. And yeah, he's pretty close to his blinks. That's big item soon.
I feel like the game's getting out of control and not today's getting ready to lose it because once they get Blink on Batrider, they're pretty much just going to Reaper Scythe whoever they grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing really for them to save each other with. It's just they go on this guy.
For Warcry.
That is true, but they're like 90% mana damage with the Zeal.
Kill Tavo here. He's not too far up. He's still pretty tough to gank.
They
So
got the rainbow
balance
TP.
well. Can they stun him?
They did their best.
That was interesting.
That's an ulti right there. Oh, that's a lot of bugs.
Stormhammer on 2. Too bad there's nobody there.
Sven! Oh,
And it's
now
still
there's
a
no.
White Cat.
There's literally. That is like a 3 times better Sven right now. I'm not even kidding. This isn't even like Rubik stealing Burrow Strike. This is like actually Sven is garbage compared to what Rubik can do.
At least King Tech has got his blink. Well, that's...
Why didn't he protect his one good skill with like his ulti or something? I don't know. That would have been better. I would have preferred that he had God Strength.
Yeah, they're actually holding onto this tower pretty well. TP coming in. Call up here. That's a sentry. Stormhammer veils down. Reapers. That's not going to kill him. It's very close. He needed the Fade Bolt half a second earlier. Eclipse coming out though as well. HFN looking to bring down Hunter Stinger. He'll grab him. Leo style jumps in another silence. He gets this kill on the Luna. Yes. The lasso comes out. Slithering Crush coming in onto 2. But still, it looks like he's going to try to get this Rubik. 4 for 2 trade. HFN gets a double kill. Well, he's still dead. I think he got it with one of his creatures with Wild Wings. So from the grave, in fact. Now King Tech is Slithering Crush. Fire Blast. Dead. 0. See you later. Okay, well, that's not great.
That went a little worse than I thought it would. I felt like it was going kind of okay, but out of hand really fast.
Luna was in a really awkward position in that fight,
Yeah,
in my opinion.
that's what made it feel so so much like a winning fight. But Jane crossing the bounce a decent amount of times. But that's right that they started with the Reaper dying.
Right.
Totally forgot about that.
He got caught. They had that sentry ready, and they knew he was TPing in.
We do know that he has the swarm, so by him dying right at the start, they lost a lot of damage.
The Crimson Guard is being built for the Necrophos. How do you feel about this build?
I think Crimson Guard's a pretty trashy item. It's one of those items like get really early and it's great, but it's still fine. They have everything they need to fight and to like win the game.
SG are looking good.
Yeah, especially that little wolf right there.
Well, who made one of those
Kill
last
it.
night? Shane. Awful wolf. I killed the other. I like Midas, the big one or something. So you actually know the small one. It's adorable. Okay. Crimson's like what 3,500 gold or something like that. It's really expensive, but it is very good against Weaver. Since he double hits with Geminate, so damage blocks both. Vanguard is obviously shit on range shows, but to get Crimson, the damage block is the same no matter what kind you are. And once Sven finally starts grabbing cleave damage, that cleave's gonna get damage blocked.
Look out.
Very true.
Crimson Guard coming in.
That's definitely, it's an early game item. It's not like an item that scales like Shivas or anything like that.
I'm quite mid right now. Slithering Crush. Yeah, he's still Crow's Cave. Probably not good. Silence on it too, however. They might be able to kill him. Tavo's pretty low. He's building himself up right now. There's some Reapers. He's gonna grab the kill. Dominating spree from ADR. Chainfall is still bouncing, and it's owning. It's gonna continue to bounce. Finally stopping at Tavo. Slithering Crush out of Reaper. King Tech, and they're turning it around. But here's the Eclipse now, and the Weaver gets stunned up as well. A double kill for HFN. And now on the run is Masoku. M-God himself is going to get caught. Looks like he's good fall. Even with that ice armor, it's an HFN triple kill.
Good news. Overgod is 60 gold per minute talent.
Good for him.
He's online.
And they're buying the cheapest armor they can get to. Base plus a buckler. I would like a medallion in there somewhere, but I think I'm happy with their itemization.
Alright, it's a 7,000 network.
I don't feel like Weaver's going to deal any damage at all this game, ever.
Yeah. Especially the way that they have to build like semi-tanky at the start.
If they couldn't kill Tavo there, I don't know if they're ever going to be able to kill him, to be honest.
Yeah, he's too tanky right now. It's like a waste of their spells trying.
That's the story of this game. At least Puck is doing something.
We check in on Sven and see how he's been doing.
Sure. Okay, not great.
Okay, yeah, he literally chose another point. He actually got cleave over his ultimate. He actually did. Because it's honestly better. which is like why the hell did you pick support, Sven?
Oh man, it's
This has
funny.
not been viable ever. It never made viability except for like a few games. That's
Listen,
something.
he's got a coin blade. He's gonna get into it. He's gonna become the carry. All
He's
right.
like, hey, it's 15 minutes in. I just got my level 6. Maybe I should try farming.
He's gonna build Midas next too.
I was hoping he had something in his quick fire. I wanted to see what he was dreaming of. It's nothing there.
Someday I'll get there.
Yeah.
Oh, what else is there? What other items are being
Oh, I thought it
purchased?
was a Dagon.
Guard, Manta, Rage
Radiant's
Defend,
bottom tower has fallen.
The
your
4-star.
4-staff.
See who you have selected.
Oh yeah. Anyway,
What? You are fat with laziness from directed camera.
I really am, man.
Yeah, you really.
The thing is, it's not my setup, so I'm not used to it. I usually turn off directed and use the middle mouse all the time, but it's the K button. So I usually use WASD and then F turns it off.
All right.
But the thing is now
you
it's
can.
moving too, like the camera. I have a really particular acceleration and speed.
Oh my
for
God,
my
you are the
camera.
biggest observing baby I've ever heard of.
I mean, no, I'm not. I haven't been complaining. I'm just
I had to
telling
use
you.
Annie's free hotkeys for like 3 days in the
What
middle
are
of the
her
night.
hotkeys like? What are her hotkeys like?
All right, guess what net worth is?
Not Y.
W
It's
net.
W
Worth.
because worth. Okay. What do you think last hits are?
L.
It's Q because that was the only one she felt like not changing. Because that was the only one she could remember. Buyback B. Experience per minute was on R still because she didn't care about that one for some stupid reason. Shows how much she knows.
Yeah, I only change the ones like around. I have WASD, so I just change sorting to page up, page down, and then you guys
Yeah,
don't care.
yeah.
You guys
That's
don't give a-
actually very similar to what I do because I
Oh,
use
you
yeah arrow keys. Yeah, I just put them over there rather than
Yeah.
pull my babies. All right. Slardar does have a Midas.
Yeah, he does.
That's good.
Yeah, it's actually very good. He's keeping up on farm with his Weaver.
Yeah. He's gonna transition to the real carry soon.
Damn news and flag.
Damn. That's actually really cool. Because they already have Aqua. They said, wait, do let's stack? I can't remember. I guess they don't stack, do they?
We actually had the same question, and
Yeah.
it was during the grand final.
Yeah, it's no. I made this mistake a while ago, like a week or two ago.
Still, Vlad's already pretty nice.
If that stack though, that'd be really cool. Because it's like those little like eke out those little armor advantages and stuff. It can make a big difference.
So
Alright.
it looks like they're gonna run it down mid. I don't think they can do anything to stop the push at all.
They already have Manta Luna. Level 3 Lunar Blessing, level 4 Blaze.
One of damage on the
Yeah, that's what it felt like every fight. Even like when Florida got that really good 3-man crush.
Yeah.
It's like puck orb through, and I was like, maybe this will do anything. Like,
Yeah.
look, there's your impact breaking a raindrop every 13 seconds.
I will say this Ice Stormer is actually gonna deter them from much pushing if they're not really. They don't get a kill. Like it's.
Are they worried
annoying.
they'll get cold or like?
I don't know. It's just like you have to stay longer. It puts you in a more.
I don't think they're used to the cold where they live. Probably is pretty scary.
True. Down in Brazil, it's pretty warm.
Yeah.
there. I've never visited, but I've heard.
But about Peru.
I actually, my cousin's husband actually lived in Peru.
Can you adjust the camera? Thank you. So lazy.
I'm not.
It's better than me.
Shit, hopefully it is. It should be. I mean, that's
You have been invited to a
I've-
major as
an observer.
As an observer.
I'm pretty sure that this is better for you.
I was feeling the eclipse there, but he held it back, playing it safe, trying to bait out the Sven stun first. It worked. And now the frost armor.
It's cold.
It's a little cold.
Look out.
It hurts to the touch a little,
And they have
but
to back up. It's too cold.
mild discomfort, making them unsure.
They're all bloodlusted.
Did Necro go for the damage perk?
Yep.
Yeah, I like that perk.
Very good.
No move.
I kind of like treads on that.
See you later. Buy back instantly.
That guy has a lot of experience buying back. That was a really well timed buyback.
Well, he's very experienced in buying back immediately.
That's a good one. They'll silence up this form is there. They're taking the racks pretty quickly. 8 to 10. Bloodlust up. Glitter Crush coming in with an illusion though. And able to take it. Same crossbow bounce, but by the time that it hits all of them,
It's
He
an
bounced the
amazing chain
illusion.
frost.
No. No.
That's more last hits right there with that chain frost, and Sven has gotten this whole
And that's
game, I'm
it. It's
pretty
over.
sure.
Wow. That was anticlimactic. GG.
No,
There's nothing they can do.
no
That's one of the games.
surprise.
You got the courier. Stay in the game.
What did you know that melee heroes do bonus damage to couriers versus mage heroes? 50% more.